imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You get to retire. 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 The 4 of you are leaving. The rest of us are grieving. You may be even missing the El Roble family. You get to retire. 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 There's Ron, Jim, Joan, and Lori. They're getting all the glory. They will be leaving shortly. The El Roble family. You get to retire. 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 We're sure you'll miss the kids though, but you'll still be making good dough. So spread your wings and do go from the El Roble family. You get to retire. 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 There's one more thing to say now. We wish you all the best now. So go and have a blast now of your Roble family. You get to retire. 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 So go and have a blast now. Love your Roble family.
All right. We have some people that have come forward that would like to talk.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Cindy Ireland for the new people. And man, I can't believe a year. Kristen tried to get me back. She said, "Are you gonna go visit?" I said, "Not yet." I have really missed being here, and I was thinking when I hate to talk publicly, but I've been thinking about this a lot, and a year ago, I mean, it has flown. And I've been thinking a lot about Lori and probably the things that are going through her head. I know I was, and Sue the same, so scared to retire. Is my life gonna have meaning? What am I, is it gonna be okay? And all those worries. And you know what, what I found is the kids, we just love the kids. But you're a grandmother and you're gonna teach. I'm driving my grandsons crazy. I'm always teaching them something. They're like, "Dad, can we just have fun?" No. But you just teach. It just comes out of you. But what I miss and what I miss about being with you is the collaboration. That being with people who are creative and so great. They just bring out the best in you. They really do, and I really miss that. And I think that you'll miss that. You were so awesome to work with, especially in our department. Lori was always the one who drew us back when we sometimes catwalked. She would draw us back in, try to keep us all on task, but always in such a, when I think of one word for Lori, it's joyous. She's joyous, and I know that she shares that with all of you, and I know she shares it with her students, and it was just really, I love just planning with you and all your innovation. You were just awesome to work with. Have a great day.
Lori. When Lori came into my life, the timing was divinely driven. 15 years ago, a teacher with whom I was sharing a classroom was moving out of state, and I was praying for the right person to come in and fill that spot. Jenny McGordy Riggs
I didn't want to teach science.
She told me her favorite sub, and she said that she was selfishly reluctant to tell me because Lori was so good. She said, through gritted teeth, Jenny shared with me that the sub specialized in science. So I knew that all the stars were aligned. And of course, that sub was Lori, and she was a perfect fit. Not only did I get the bonus of having a lifelong friend, but Lori's teaching skills and professionalism are unparalleled. She's always looking for the best way to deliver lessons and units, and gives tirelessly of her time to colleagues and committees. Lori gives of herself without complaint and always looks for the positive outcome while keeping egos and sensitivities in regard. Not only did I look out, but the whole school is better because of her. What a blessing that she's been to all these students that she's had. So many have come back to just say hi, and the truly special ones get to become her aides. They love her. They love her because she truly cares for them. She spends the time to help them and to hold them lovingly accountable by working with them before and after school, and also during opportunity time. Her students know that she will go the extra mile for them, and they respect her for it by stretching themselves. This constant attention to each student imparts value on their lives. She sees her students' potential beyond what they see for themselves, and that's a legacy that will outlive her. That's the way you make a career into a God-given gift that you bless others with. I believe this principle of helping others comes from her faith in our living God. Her faith is something that is so a part of her that you can't tell where it ends and she begins. She lives God's word and puts it into action. This is how she loves and gives of herself, because it comes from a strength beyond her own. And it's been my everyday experience to witness her faith in action. Well, Lori, here it is. Retirement from a career that you've given yourself to without reservation. Well done. The Lord delights in you because you put him first. And your hope has always been in his steadfast love. So what a godsend you've always been to me. And now we have time to go hiking midweek. And we can go to a movie, or we can just hang out. And now you can join us in retirement. The three goes back again. And we're so happy for you. Short year for you. Long year for me. I know. I heard. I got one last little thing. This will be fast. This will be fast. This is our recipe for a success, a teacher's loving touch. The ingredients are equal amounts of the following: love,
Innovation,
patience,
warmth,
motivation,
joy,
inspiration.
collaboration.
You mix all these ingredients well and handle with care. Bake it just right with your own special flair, using your skills you have honed so well to educate and motivate the students under your loving spell.
Or just have Lori do it. She knows the perfect mix to make a loving and lasting imprint on a student's life.
Fritz,
And
I'm not retiring.
oh. No, but I want to say this about Lori, and I want to echo what Jenny said about Ken. Lori, when anybody encounters you, it makes them feel like they're number one, and that just it just encapsulates all that love that Jenny was talking about, and it has had such an impact on my life that every morning I wake up and I say, I want to be just like Lori. But I can't. But anyway, I try. So anyway.
Claremont with 2 teenage daughters back in 2003, and I had worked other places, other states, through my teaching career. I actually started teaching in 1983, so I've been teaching for a while, took a break out of state. But when I came back, my younger daughter had Jenny McGordy and Patty Hardy as their teachers, and my daughter came in as an 8th grader, and that's not an easy road. A lot of mean girls. And so she was my PR person. She told her teachers, my mom's a sub, because she kind of wanted me to see and be there, and kind of like that was her little bit of a security blanket when we first moved here. But how lucky, what a plan was in front of me when I had the blessing of being included in such a welcoming community. You know, moving to a new environment when you're older and your kids, it's not like you're meeting the kids' play dates, you know, it's a different scenario. And so for Doug and myself to find a place, and he's always been so welcomed by all of you as well through the years, that has meant so much to me, was really an answer to prayer. And I cannot tell you how touched I have been to have shared this journey with all of you. I respect so much each and every one of you. I never thought I would be a middle school teacher. I kind of started in the high school arena and but now, well, with the help of some great mentors that came before me, to understand a little bit more and how do you, this beast that is the middle schooler, how do you take it? And I had to watch and see how each and every one of you use your gifts in such beautiful ways that inspire me, and that's what we do for each other, and that's what's helped me along the journey. Great friendships, great opportunities to live a dream, which is find a way to use what you have in service of others, so that others can also recognize what's in them that is good. So I thank you all. This has been an interesting year, a very challenging year on many levels. For me, in science, it was a weird year because I did everything, like we were changing everything, so it was a one and done. That is a weird feeling as a teacher. I mean, you want to refine it, you want to tweak it. You saw how this worked, okay, I'm going to change it. I can't change it. Okay, John, Chris, it's up to you. But anyway, I thank you for all the ways that you have been my family for me away from home, and for these years that have meant so very much to me. And I do know that teaching is not ending here for me. I have many other ways that I'm going to be having the opportunity to do more. So thank you for today, and thank you for the years along the way.
I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me. Ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together.